Hello friends, welcome to another Gecko's Gaming video. Today I'm just going back to an old favorite of mine, the Swamp Frog deck. So it's basically mono black splashing blue for Psychic Frog. And I go way more in depth about the reasoning behind this deck and the philosophy behind it in previous videos, so please check those out if you'd like more information. Today I'm just going to cover some very brief changes that I made to the deck since the last version. So the first thing is I cut Dark Ritual. We have no more Dark Ritual. It was really good in terms of giving us explosive draws, but it was such a bad top deck in the mid to late game. And also, like, the deck's not really doing anything fundamentally broken with the Dark Ritual. The One Ring and Shield Dread are good, but they're not like, they're not like combo pieces or something. So a lot of times these big spells that I'm ritualing into can be answered for just one mana by a Boros deck or a Jeskai deck or, Mardu or Beans or whatever. So, they can just cast Static Prison or these type of, like, there's lots of ways for them to answer this for one mana. So if I'm using one or two Dark Rituals, I'm getting two or three for one there. So yeah, there wasn't that much advantage to having the Dark Rituals in, and I wanted to give the deck a little bit more mid-game and late-game grind, so I cut the Dark Rituals, went up to 22 lands, including Felder Profane, added a Lockthwain just as an additional source of card advantage if the game stalls out and I don't hit a ring. The deck has more life gain now to support it too, with the Deathrite Shamans and the Meat Hook Massacre. So, and then the other, so basically, I mean, our lands can grind. We got Lockthwain, Takinuma, and Fel the Profane, along with two Surveil lands. So we get a lot of value out of our lands at this point. Just lets us grind a little bit longer. I also added Netherglyph and Mishra's Bauble to enable the Netherglyph. It's an efficient way to apply pressure and set up a strong board presence. And again, it's cheap. It only costs one mana, so it trades well, and it's good early since it's so cheap. And then it's good after you get a ring going too, and you can start casting multiple spells, and one of them just happens to be like a 1 mana 5/6, so you could dump a couple of these on the board, play some other things. It can be really hard for the opponent to answer that. So yeah, hyper efficient, and then it's just another way to apply pressure early on in addition to the frog once we set them off balance with our discard spells and our early disruption. And then lastly, it's the only thing that uses the graveyard, in the deck really, other than like Deathrite Shaman and Frog, but these are pretty like light uses, I would say. So the Goyf is going to be pretty reasonable in here, I think. And yeah, that's it. So let's get into some games. Okay. We'll play first. I will keep this. I think we'll open up with Thoughtseize. Huh. So it's red-white energy, but they don't have a companion. That's interesting. I'll take the Static Prison, I guess. That or one of these Amtraptors, because the Amtraptor always hits Static Prison anyways. I'll take the Raptor. It's just a 2-for-1. So my plan is to slow roll the Frog. I'll probably play the Deathrite early to try to soak up the removal. Or, nice, here we could go Thoughtseize plus Deathrite. You got another removal spell. Alright, I'll take the Amped Raptor then. Kind of just leave him with nothing. And The purpose of this Deathrite Shaman is just to eat a removal spell, sadly. Pretty cool planes. So I'm gonna do the Meat Hook Massacre now because I just don't want them to. I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm getting too far behind on life. I'm gonna go ahead and do this also just to conserve life. Because if we can just be in top deck mode now, I think I'm pretty well advantaged. But I don't want my life total to get too low, and then they can start doing things like Goblin Bombardment and things like that. They get really scary. Cool, yeah, he's using the removal on Static Prison. We like that. I'm just going to drop this in Surveil. Don't think I want that. Alright, he's going to get a bunch of energy. Oh man, I need another blue mana, but I think I'll just play this frog and let it die. See how much energy he wants to pump into it. Oh wait, no, he gets to choose first, never mind. Alright, I have to choose first is what I mean. He's got more than enough energy to kill it, so we'll let him do that. He chooses not to at the end of my turn. It's interesting. Probably just want to see what he drew first. It's a Guide of Souls, okay. That's fine. I assume we pump here. So we have a 4/3 flying first strike. I think the best thing to do would be to... Yeah, I can't beat it in combat. Plus he has Galvanic Discharge to really make sure I can't beat it in combat. So we're just going to pass. Let them hit us. And here comes a discharge now. Sure. You can do that. Spent all 4. Okay, that's a little bit of an error on their part. I'm going to play the sewers just because I want to dig for I want to dig for some card advantage here, and then on their turn I'm going to John the Lock the Amp Raptor after I get my prison back. Let's get a little extra life. Or maybe I should probably just counter that. Yeah, we'll just counter that instead. But now we're on the ropes, so we definitely need to catch up here. Dead in 2 turns, so I need to draw something. That's not going to do it. I still have another chance to hit him and find something. Nope. Just kind of get cheesed by Boros sometimes. That's how it goes. Yeah, no companion is definitely interesting. I wonder, are they playing that like 3-drop knight that tutors for 1-drops or something? I don't know. So against Boros, we like Shadow's Verdict, Sorin, Toxic Deluge, Blood Chief's Thirst, of course. I like Pithing Needle too. Play one of those. And then I do like to bring in sometimes Demonic Tutor to find my sweepers. We're on the play, so I think that is an okay thing to do. On the draw, it's a little sketchier because you're under the gun. Okay, I'll keep this. That's good. This has the opportunity to save me some life, but yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna surveil anyways, so the only thing is then I have to pay 2 life next turn to... Don't want another shock land. And unfortunately, I probably just have to deluge here, even though I don't want to, but just trade 1 for 1 with a Johnny. I guess that's fine. I feel like, and the reason I knew I was going to deluge when I removed the God of Souls, but I would have had to get hit for 3 and then pay 4 life. So I'd be down 7 more. I'd be at 8 right now. I think that's too low to go against this deck so early in the game. So that's why I pushed it anyways, even though I was planning to deluge also. But the bad news is that leaves us down on cards. Or at least like not ahead on cards. Surgical extraction, okay. Interesting choice. Okay. I'm not sure why you're doing that against this deck, but that's fine. Okay, let's put a board out there. Static Prison. Okay, you got my guy out of there. I don't have good blocks, so yeah, I'll take 3. I'm not going to trade my Goif for nothing. Yeah, so here, it's an interesting choice which one to choose. I think I'm going to take Shield Dread first, actually, because if he brings back Flage next turn, then I want to have the 1 ring for the turn after to defend against that, and this way I'll start getting life faster too. Oh, he's got Arena of Glory plus Flage. That's pretty nuts. I think I'm just going to lose to that. Whoa, wait. Oh, he doesn't have enough cards. Awesome. Yeah, looks like he doesn't have enough cards to bring Flage back yet. So that's cool. I can actually get in with Shield right here, I guess. Okay, here comes Flage. He's coming in hot. He's going to do 6 damage. Or not. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Did I miss something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can bring Flage back. Okay, you got no idea what's going on there. Now on the draw, I'm going to cut to Monarch Tutor. Instead, I'll just bring in, I guess, an Inquisition of Kozilek. Just something to do early. Maybe I just want the bauble. The 4th bauble back. Inquisition can give me a tempo advantage early on if I can disrupt their curve with it. I think I'd rather just have the bauble. Okay. The opponent is still there. We're still playing Magic. Yeah, so next turn, I'll probably do a some type of Bowmaster's play. Since he's going to have two... Oh, wow, he's going to have a lot of prides now. Oh, my goodness. This is going to get out of hand really fast. You don't even have to be good to play Boros at all. You just, like, put guys down and, like, stuff happens and it gets out of hand really fast. If I play Sorin, it's, like, better because he can block better, I guess, but... Like, the Bowmaster, I can only take out one pride, and then... Actually, I guess I could double block the other one, so... Yeah, we'll definitely go with the Bowmaster play. I just don't... Sorin play is, like, so weak to removal. I don't think it's a good idea. And probably I should have played the Watery Grave instead, just to hold up John the Lock in case something else happens that I needed to address. I kind of still get blown out by a removal spell this way, though, because... but at least I get one pride off the board if he has an instant speed removal after I double block the pride. So... We gotta go for it anyways. I can't let this... I don't have a sweeper, so... Yeah, he's got it. I think I'm fine with actually holding off a turn on Deluge and just playing Sorin. Try to get him to commit a little bit, a couple more cards to the board before I use Deluge. Of course he's going to hit a removal spell here. Oh, nice. Ocelot Pride. Number 2. So that's going to get pretty crazy. And a Ragavan, nice. So we're going to definitely blow him out here. Another Amped Raptor. Into Guide of Souls. It's not safe to deploy the frog yet because I only have 1 blue mana. So instead I will deploy the Netherglyph. And I will extort for 1. And I will hold up John in the Lock. guess I'll counter this. Do you have another removal spell? Okay. Did you draw surgical extraction? he's still. Oh my god! I have one sword. Oh. Oof, that is rough, man. That is rough. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and let's see, what do we do here? I guess I'll just play Shield Dread and draw some cards. Man, just imagine if that surgical extraction was like anything else or whatever he had cut for it. That's like, that's brutal, man. Take the ring or the Shield Dread? Probably gonna want to take the Shield Dread. That's what I would do, I think. Yep. I probably should have played Frog there. Oh, alright, well they just skip anyways. I should have played Frog because I didn't have any way to gain life with the Deathrite Shaman anyways, but I can draw a bunch of cards and then hit him with the Frog to finish him off before I die from the ring. D. It's like he just left his finger on the D-pad. This is a keepable hand. Hopefully we're not playing against Show and Tell. They don't have a companion, so it's possible. It's possibly Show and Tell, but in which case we have a very bad hand. Okay, that's definitely not Show and Tell. So that's good. Go ahead and fetch out a fetch a Watery Grave. Play Deathrite Shaman. Another Goyf. Okay, we're up against some kind of Jeskai deck. Okay, deduce. I'm holding up Bowmaster still. Okay, it looks like it's just some kind of Jeskai control deck. Oh, exiled. Boo. Oh, 3 of these cards are totally dead. Not a good hand for this. Okay. I actually thought about like shooting it either with Bowmasters or Fatal Push, so it goes to my graveyard. But I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather just hold on to the cards for now. The opponent doesn't seem to be playing like a meta deck or anything. It's kind of a looks a little thrown together, but maybe a budget deck. These are sweet lands. Because like usually, if you were playing a budget, you'd probably play Prismatic Vista instead of Fabled Passage. Okay, cool. That turns on my removal. That's cool. Does 3 damage. I can't get up above 3. As far as the various white spells that do damage to an attacking or blocking creature, this one seems like one of the better ones. At Exiles, and it only costs 1. That's pretty sweet. I'll just drop a Bowmasters. Psychic Frog is not too shabby. The 2/2 is on the loose. He's going for the kill here. Okay, I'm gonna get a blue-black under city sewers surveil. Is that what I want? Probably not. Looking for some kind of a way to interact with this opponent. I haven't had any this game. I guess Bowmasters, but sure. Alright, we'll resolve Psychic Frog. Hopefully that'll be good enough. I get 2 map tokens. Okay. Bye-bye, Frog. I'm gonna miss you, Frog. Opponent is very serious about killing me with this 2/2. It's a little late for that. That as well. Neither of them have reach, so alright, good game. Tomato Tutor's good here, I think. We're likely to end up in top deck and I have time to dirtle around and use it. Treasure Cruise. I don't know if I want Tester Talents. He didn't seem to be playing Mana Drain. Definitely not Counterspell. I mean, this is definitely like a budget version. These are not a lot of rares and mythics that are like from that are timeless exclusive necessarily here. Try this. Is this a keepable hand on the draw? It's close. If this was black-blue, I probably would keep it. I'm going to give it a shot. Nice. Interesting. I'll just take that. The rest of the stuff I can pretty much play around. The Seed Shark I barely have any removal left in my deck, so that would be good. Okay, let's get perfect information now. Okay. He'll surely counter like anything I play here, so we'll just pass. At the end of his turn, I can do a Bowmasters if I want to. I could then resolve a Deathrite Shaman or another Bowmasters if he counters this. I got the One Ring, but there's no way I'm going to cast it straight into Normalize, so we'll just hold this for a while until we have an opportunity to use it. Fortunately, we're still making land drops, so that's nice. Gonna gain an advantage over them. If I get one more land drop, I could potentially... Yeah, I actually could, because he only has one blue mana. So if I get another land here, I can Jam Ring and have a counterspell backup. I imagine that would be pretty tough for them to deal with. So we'll Surveil here, try to make sure we hit that land. It's a good card, but it's not a land. Okay, we didn't get there. It's alright. We can still deploy another Goyf and have 2 counter spells to back it up. I'll just play 3, I guess. Worst case scenario, they have a sweeper, but then, yeah, let's have a sweeper, so. But now we get to resolve the ring without any problems. I'm going to hold the Deathrite Shaman and hold up counter spells instead, just in case they have something to exile the ring or something like that. Okay, we're going to surveil again. Really just looking for gas here. Yeah, that's fine. Zergo and Ojutai. 5-mana 4/4 Flying Haste. Hexproof as long as it entered this turn. And one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player battle. Look at the top 3 cards. Okay, I'm gonna counter that. I don't want to get hit by that. I'll just take 3. Just making sure it's tapping my mana right. I always gotta double check. Yeah, okay. Good game, good game. We're up against Giganta, which means energy most likely. So, I'll keep this. We got Meat Hook Massacre. Hopefully we can just get to it. We're on the play, so that's helpful. I do bemoan not having a turn 1 play, but we can at least surveil. Okay, they don't have a turn 1 play either, so that's great. Probably keep that. It's a good way to win this game, actually. I don't know. It's close. I'll hold up Bowmasters. And possibly draw on the lock. I mean, if he has to do 2 fetches, I could counter an Enter after. That'd be pretty good. Topped it. Opponent like what they saw at the top of their deck. Okay, so I can counter a 2-drop here if I want to. Yes, I do want to counter that for sure. That card's very hard to beat for this deck. Let's see what they got. Couple obs. Pretty stat hand, but low on mana. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm going to do. Just to try to... I mean, our plan is to try to resolve a 1 ring. So... Go ahead and surveil again. Don't want that. What could go wrong if I put Frog out here holding up Fatal Push for Ajani? They could discharge the Ajani in response to Fatal Push. But, actually, I think this is fine to run this out. The opponent just has so much gas. Bowmasters. Jeez. Maybe he shoots the cat here and we can... No. Okay. I'm going to need a Meat Hook Massacre for 1. So the question is, what's my chance of drawing a land? 34%. So it's correct to just Fatal Push the Ajani right now, so that I can Meat Hook for 1. I believe that is the correct line here. Now I'll... Yeah, I'm gonna... There we go. Another Ajani. Now that I have nether glyphs in here, I have to be careful what I exile. Another raptor coming down the pipe. Okay. He can flip his Ajani with Galvanic Discharge. No, he's not going to do that though. This is probably a better play. It just gives more potential outs. Static Prison. Yikes. Okay. It does no damage. But, oh man. If he gets to 3, we're gonna be in trouble. Okay. Interesting. We got a couple things going on here. Next turn. So this turn he's going to discharge plus... He could flip his Ajani this turn again if he wants to. Don't know if that's in the cards for him. Or he could shoot one of my guys. Oh, I thought he was going to attack with Ajani for a second. That would have been cool. Yeah, we'll go no blocks. I don't want you to flip Ajani for free. My turn. Yeah, so we have the One Ring. It's a pretty good card. How would he attack that one? Okay. I'm just gonna grow it. Well, I guess it can. You can pay 5, but then I get my 1 ring back next turn. So you discard this, go up to 4. I think I want to keep Shield Dread probably. But if I discard both this and the 1 ring, then I get the ring back if he wants to kill it. I think I'll just let that go. I don't know. It's kind of close. But I get to draw a card still, so that's cool. They're almost out of energy. So I'm going to do this first. Sure, we'll play the Death Ride. That'll take care of... well, once I get a green mana, I'll be able to take care of Flage if he gets to that level of the game. If he gets that much mana. Let's see here now. Okay, got the 3rd land. That's huge. Here comes Ab. Here comes Flip to Johnny. Here comes a lot of fireworks. So we're going to have 3 obs next turn because of Ocelot Pride, I believe. Oh, okay. Doesn't have a City's Blessing yet. I will decline. I'll take 2. Shoot my Deathrite Shaman. That's rude. It's just a poor defenseless Deathrite Shaman. Oh, he does have a City's Blessing. Okay, yikes. I think I have to actually attack a Johnny here, as annoying as that is, because that's the only thing that can remove my creatures that I need. I need Shield Dread and Psychic Frog. I'm not going to play the 1 ring because I'm going to get 1 from him immediately. Actually, maybe I do want to... Maybe I do want to cast it because I won't get a trigger from this, and I guess he can do a fair amount of damage to me next turn. I don't think he can kill me though, like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can do like up to 15, 18 damage maybe. It's assuming I don't block or anything though. But he does get another ob next turn. That's kind of nuts. I don't know. It's hard to evaluate this board state right now. I think I have another turn on the 1 ring. Yeah. So I'll get a card off this, unfortunately, and then I'll get protection next turn, which is probably when I'll need it more. Probably just want to play the Ob, I assume, right? Going for Flage, okay. He wants to draw cards. I guess though it's probably just the best target on the board. You can't hit this or this, so. Okay, this time we get the protection, so that's great. We're going to draw up, see what all we get here. Okay, we got another card, discard to the frog. That's excellent. Okay, John Luck is pretty sweet. Okay, what's likely going to happen is I'm going to kill Ocelot Pride before it goes to end step. He's got another one. Okay. Okay, here we go. Opponent forgot that I have protection from everything, but I will take the opportunity to go ahead and eliminate this Ocelot Pride and this 2-1. Yeah. No, actually, here's what we're gonna do. Do this. It's weird being done because like at the end of the season you get moved back down to platinum from mythic. I've been playing against mythic players and mostly, and this is just kind of the type of thing that you wouldn't see there. Yeah, that was the only game one though. So, jeez, that was so long. Okay. We want Toxic Deluge, we want Shadow's Verdict, we want Pithing Needle. We want Sorin. Cut Thoughtseize. Cut Inquisition. We need to play the board, especially on the draw against Mardu. Think about Bloodchief's Thirst. This seems good. On the draw with no removal. I don't like it, but I'll give it a shot because Psychic Frog can clear Planeswalkers once they're flipped. It's basically the only reason I'm keeping this hand. I think it's very risky. Yikes.